Good afternoon, everybody. It is June 22nd, 2023, Thursday. It is 3:59 in the afternoon. Okay, this is part 7 of the Feeling Good Handbook. This section is called Temptations. Many people have problems controlling their impulses. They can't resist temptations like overeating, smoking, gambling, drinking too much, using drugs, or having sex with the wrong person. Can you think of a time when you succumbed to a temptation? The thoughts that tempted you to give in to these bad habits probably contained positive distortions that are mirror images of negative ones listed on pages 8 through 11. Frank had the habit of eating and drinking too much. His family physician advised him that his drinking was a serious problem and that he was in the early stages of cirrhosis of the liver. Frank was overweight and had elevated triglycerides and blood cholesterol levels, along with increased blood pressure. This meant that he was in a high-risk group for a heart attack. He was chronically stressed and irritable, and overeating and drinking were his way of coping with the tension in his life. Although every morning his rational self felt it was a good idea to diet and to quit drinking, Frank's emotional self would decide to have a drink, and then another and another, every night when he came home from work. This urge to drink was caused by positive, tempting thoughts. I've indicated the positive distortions in each thought in the right-hand column. Okay. Positive thoughts. 1. Gee, I'll really feel good if I have a beer now, and it will taste so good. 1. Distortions. This is an example of positive fortune telling, since Frank is predicting something that isn't entirely true, although Frank usually experiences a brief mood elevation when he starts to drink. He nearly always ends up feeling worse because his drinking gets out of hand. After 3 or 4 beers, he gets angry and depressed and starts to argue with his wife. He ends up flying off the handle and feels guilty. He wakes up with a hangover and a lack of self-respect the next morning. 2. I really shouldn't have that beer. That's a positive thought. 2. Distortions. This is a should statement. The problem with saying I shouldn't is that it sounds moralistic and controlling. This makes Frank feel rebellious and it increases his urge to have a beer. 3. Positive thoughts. I'll only have 1 beer. That won't hurt me. 3. Distortions. This is another example of positive fortune telling because Frank is predicting something very unrealistic. While it's true that an occasional beer is harmless, Frank won't stop after just 1. Once he starts drinking, his inhibitions will disappear and he will quietly devour 1 or 2 six-packs. 4. Positive thoughts. Life is so boring. I deserve a little fun. 4. Distortions. This is emotional reasoning. Frank may deserve a little fun, but his life won't be much fun if he keeps drinking. His alcoholism makes him chronically depressed and bored with his life and keeps him from getting close to his wife. 5. Positive thoughts. Gee, that beer tasted good. I think I'll have another one. I'll feel even better. 5. Distortions. This is more emotional reasoning and fortune telling. 1 drink may be relaxing, but 5 or 10 drinks will make Frank irritable and unhappy. Can you think of any temptations that you succumb to, such as smoking, overeating, drinking excessively, using drugs, or shoplifting? Describe the problem here. And then you can write it down there. Okay. Next question. Can you think of the positive thoughts that cross your mind when you feel tempted to do this? Write them down in the left-hand column and number them. Then see if you can identify the positive distortions in these thoughts and record them in the right-hand column. There's two columns. Positive distortions. Okay, so that is all for part 7 of the Feeling Good Handbook, the self-awareness exercise. If you like this content, like this video, or comment below. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.